Most of the time, I get calls from people who have specific needs or problems. I need a home buyer's report. I need a written valuation report. My solicitor says that I need a... But sometimes clients seem to be embarrassed to not know what they need. Sometimes clients seem to guess what are the correct words to use. Sometimes clients ask for a specific product and then argue with me when I advise them they actually need a differing product. What seems to be missing is trust in a surveyor to give impartial, good advice. Let me introduce myself. I'm Stuart Parrett. I look at housing for you, and I know a lot of professionals who can help you all around England. Personally, I'm a registered valuer, a chartered surveyor, an expert witness, a thermal imager. In other words, I'm a residential property expert. Always have been. I'm not a jack of all trades. I'm the operations director of Inspection4 Limited and owner of Hampshire-based Chartered Surveyors Pro-Inspect Consultancy. Never be embarrassed to ask what might seem to be a simple question or to ask for advice. When you are discussing your single largest capital expenditure or investment, you can get this very wrong. There is no shade of grey here. What I like to hear when a potential client rings me for the first time is something along the lines of, I live at blah, 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 and believe I might have a structural problem. Cracks are currently developing along the blah, 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 and I'm very concerned. How can you help me and at what cost? Perfect. Another example would be, I'm buying a detached house about 100 years old and fill in a brief description. Another would be, if a couple were contemplating divorce, or one of them or both of them together, need to know how the main asset, their house, could be divided fairly between them. So if you have a question that starts with, I may be making a fuss. Should I take this lying down? Do I have rights? How can I? What is the best survey option for? At worst, only in a general sense, at the very beginning of a process of self-protection. At best, we can help you and direct you from start to finish. The what, when, how, and by whom. Also, climate change is causing subtle changes in the ground, and this means that surveyors must pay more attention to land drainage and flooding risks and factors that may cause ground movements and therefore property damage. At the end of the day, your surveyor and the advice he or she gives is as good as his or her knowledge, experience and attitude. Get it wrong and your self-protection is minimal. You need to very clearly assess the quality of the individual giving advice when you hear a service fee quotation. Cheap is not always a good thing. High quality is everything. Welcome to my world. Surveys, protection, diagnosis, litigation aid service. If you need advice and opinion, consider us your in-house expert property team. Surveyors add value to your life if you let them. Talk to us.